G'day Eagles fans, welcome to Ask Simmo, presented by ECU. It's your chance to ask the questions each week, and the winner which Simmo selects will win a Superstore voucher. Now Simmo 3 wins in a row, but there's still a lot of probing questions from our fans cohort. Let's start with Paul Mitchell on Facebook. He says, afternoon coach, how much sleep do you lose knowing that very shortly you're going to have to make some very difficult decisions, i.e. Yo, Boots, Bunger, Ryan, Duggan, all in your best 22?
It never seems to happen. We get a player back and then we lose a player. That's sort of what happens. But I think we might have got through the weekend. But last time I thought that, we lost Duggan and Vardy on Tuesday. So touch wood, we might have a good problem this week. I think Liam might be available and Shannon. So yeah, we'll have some big decisions to make.
Jimmy on Twitter says, Simmo, was Jamie Cripps playing a different role Sunday? Seemed to be starting on the wing behind the centre circle. Is that normal for him or a role change? What do you think? Why do you think it worked well?
A good pickup, yeah. No, sometimes we have roles for players that when they're on the bench, someone needs to fill the role while they're on the bench. And I think Cripper quite often will play on the wing for 4 or 5 minutes when Brand is not there or Gaffey's not there. So fills a bit of a void for us, but also gets into the game a little bit differently. So I thought when he played that role, he actually got his hands on the ball. So that's sort of springboarded a pretty good game.
He certainly did his best game for a little while. Glen Marriott on Facebook says, Simmo, if a player has a brain fade, like playing on instead of going back for an easy kick, a set shot at goal, for example, do you feel you address that with the player, or do you back them on instinct, and how do you get that balance right?
Depends on the situation, I suppose. I didn't see Jack Darling's dribble kick through the legs. I'm still trying to work out what was he thinking. I think he thought just going to banana around the guy on the mark, and then he realised I can maybe just
when you're hot,
go through his legs. So no, I don't do. Look, to be honest, we have a bit of a laugh about it. It's sometimes you make mistakes, and we got away with that one though.
Sangroper77 Twitter says, Simmo, have you got a plan to counter GWS quick corridor ball movement?
I haven't scouted them yet. We got. I know this comes out later in the week, but it's Monday today. All right, we'll scout them tonight, and what we do after we review with the players, we'll catch up about 5 o'clock and watch the opposition. So yeah, they look pretty good on TV. I think the last month they've been in really good form. They should have won on the weekend. And their ball movement looks pretty sharp. They're pretty direct as well.
And they're going to be without Toby Green for about a month. Nick Paratore on Twitter says, Simmo, outside of footy, are there any other sports which you enjoy watching and have a passion for? Little personal question for you, Simmo.
Yeah, I used to love playing basketball. Yeah, I really enjoyed basketball.
What happened there? To your team?
Oh, the local team, Reptiles. Yeah, one of our assistant coaches got ejected. We took it too seriously. We were the classic footballers that trying to play basketball, and we're a pretty good team, but we just took it too seriously. And then we got ejected, and we had to can it all.
Got it. What else do you watch?
I actually was really the American sport, like the gridiron, NFL and NBA. But since the crowds have dropped off, it's just hard to re-engage, especially with the NBA. I used to love that. Now playoffs are coming up, so maybe I might get back into that.
And the last one for you, Simmo, if you had to choose one hairstyle to have for the rest of your life, excluding your own, would you go with Nick Nat's dreads or Jake Waterman's Malay?
Oh.
Choice.
If I had Jake, I'd have to wear a bag over my head for the rest of my life if I did that. So, I'll go with Nick.
Okay, there you go. Nick's the winner over the snake. All right, I need a winner. Best question, the theme of the best question.
A bit off this week, Goss.
Well, they're off.
I've heard better. But we'll throw it to.
Yes.
Who was the Paul? Was it?
Yeah, good. Yeah, Paul was good on in regards to the
Cripper.
No, that was Jimmy.
Jimmy, give it to Jimmy.
That
was sharp, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, speaking of sharp, thanks, Simmo. Nice work by you. You won the team store voucher. Lots of great merch at our superstore at Mineral Resources Park. This has been Ask Simmo, thanks to ECU.